This is educational, not trading or investment advice, okay? This is entertainment, possibly, mainly educational. Future stocks, bond trading of any kind involves substantial risk. You may lose everything you have. Before trading or investments, do your own due diligence. This is not a recommendation to go out and trade with your money, okay? If you do so, you're on your own. If you're watching or listening to this video, you are agreeing to these terms. Okay, let's get to it. Welcome and thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel. Day trading for an ROI payout. Just my trade journal market analysis for Friday, November 3rd, 2023. Non-farm payroll, 8:30 a.m. Eastern catalyst. Daily affirmation. I see it and understand. Rigid discipline and rules, flexible in outcome expectations, independent thinker, impeccable risk manager, premium-based, precision-based trader, responsible business manager. And here we are, TGIF Friday. So on the left, we've got the uptrend for the last 4 days. On the ES, you can see real clear here. We've got that going, and we're in a consolidation. There's a speck of green on the Friday. There's no range to it. Everything is hinging on this manipulation the last 2 days. Day after FOMC, prior day, big green candle on the ES equity, S&P futures. On the right, however, you've got again King Dollar, DXY, that is just still in a consolidation zone. So that's the conundrum the market's in. And the less I push buttons to Friday, the better I'm going to be. It's better just to come back next week because this was real manipulated, in my opinion, the last 2 days, Thursday and so far Friday especially. So let's get to the charts. Let's look at the levels for the ES. Next chart. So here's the annotations. On the left chart, I'm looking at this big prior day green candle. And what we've got below here on this candle is a volume imbalance. So I want to blow that up a little bit. This is something to note for next week. That comes in around 42.58.50 on the high of that imbalance by 42.56.50. And then the RTH session alone had this huge open range gap that was digging into that balance on the bottom. And then the open, you can see here for prior day, was 42.94. So price basically opened up prior day Thursday at 42.94. And if you take out the Glopex, it just had this huge gap. So it never even touched this. So I'm looking possibly for Monday or Tuesday that there is an opportunity to get back there. So that's notable, the volume imbalance and the open range RTH gap. Now above that, the zone I'm looking at is we've got a high, PM high prior day of 43.37.50 on this blue line right here. And then we've got railroad tracks on London and New York midnight open. So that's proof. That's not a coincidence. I point these out because I believe the algo refers to it when it's hours of separation between the two. London, 43.32.25. New York midnight, only a tick lower at 43.32. So below that, the prior day afternoon low, 43.24.75. And again, the prior day afternoon high, 43.37. And then what I've got here is a marker, this October 2nd RTH open. So over a month ago, we were at 43.17.25. I say there's a chance that we hit that at some point on Friday. And if we don't do it then, maybe Monday or Tuesday for sure. But those are the levels. I'll go to a smaller time frame to look at ES, but let's look at the right on the dollar. The dollar is, again, with this yellow rectangle I've pointed out in lots of videos the prior days. This is a fair value gap in yellow and the consequent encroachment in red. And you can see how right now Friday's Globex dollar price is below. The body of the candle is below, but that doesn't mean it can't go up later. But we've really seen the last couple of days, it does go below the yellow, but then the body ends up above the red line. So we'll see how this ends on Friday with the dollar, but I'm looking again at the inverse relationship, down dollar, up, or supported ES stock index. Okay, let's go ES smaller time frame. Next chart. 15-minute ES, so this encapsulates again the levels I already outlined on previous day afternoon high, 37.50, 43.37.50, London, New York midnight, real parallel railroad tracks here. And then if we go down, the PM low prior day, 24.75, 43.24.75, and this is what I was talking about. So this is the prior day's lunch lows. The body of the candles are right near the October 9th new week open gap low, and then I'm looking at this green line for the October 2nd RTH open. So we've got a fair probability of price discovery going back to reprice this zone. We'll see how it goes with the non-farm payroll, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, and then we'll see how the RTH crew does in the morning session. So that wraps it for this video for Friday. You take care, and I want to shout out to the subscribers and those of you that really are considerate and throw me a like. It really helps the channel. Aloha and take care. Bye.